Students, when you're speaking about with respect to your speed, we consider velocity and acceleration. These are the three physical quantities which are associated for a body to move along a straight path, students. So this is linear, we consider motion in that case. And when I speak about in terms of linear motion, speed simply distance upon time, velocity is displacement upon time. When I speak about acceleration, I give you the formula also, it's rate of change of velocity, students. Velocity is rate at which displacement takes place. That's what a student should keep in mind. Whenever a body undergoes non-uniform, students, we have to go for average. So whenever you speak about average, I must have told you about this. Average speed we consider is what? It's the total distance covered by the body. Total distance covered by the body, the total time taken to cover that distance. Do keep in mind about this. This is average speed. But now when somebody asks what is average velocity, then what changes you'll do in this formula, students? ये है average speed के बारे में. तो average velocity को कैसे represent करोगे, students? Average speed is total distance upon total time. तो average velocity क्या होगा, students?
Total displacement upon total time.
Absolutely correct, नेहा. तो यहाँ पे देखो मैंने सिर्फ वेक्टर डाल दिया, स्टूडेंट्स. ये वेक्टर पार्ट डाल दिया. तो अगर मैं वेक्टर डाल देता हूँ तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा सर? दिस विल बी S1 बार प्लस S2 बार अपॉन T1 प्लस T2. एग्रीड? क्या ये क्लियर हुआ, स्टूडेंट? यानी जब भी नॉन यूनिफॉर्म होगा ना स्टूडेंट्स, ऑलवेज वी हैव टू गो फॉर एवरेज इन दैट केस. इज दैट क्लियर? जब भी इंस्टेंटेनियस होगा स्टूडेंट्स, इफ यू रिकलेक्ट, वी वर्कड आउट विद डेरिवेटिव्स पार्ट आल्सो. ध्यान से सुनना स्टूडेंट्स. If in case when I speak about for instantaneous we consider, we have to simply go for differentiation in that case. So velocity instantaneous, acceleration instantaneous we consider, we simply have to go for differentiating part of it. That part, differentiating part, or I can say the integration part of it to get your equations, that I'll do it after the exercise. So we are going to do problem, students, up till now only with respect to the answers, only with respect to speed, distance, time. The answer sunna. Velocity, displacement, time, average speed, average velocity. We are going to do only problems based on to that. That means we are going to do problems with respect to non-uniform motion. Acceleration will pick it up after the exercise what we completed. क्या ये clear हुआ students सबको?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let us go ahead with the question, students. Listen carefully. Okay. The first question, students. And please, when you are solving problems, students, even you also do it as fast as possible. Try to get to the answer of it fast as possible. Okay. Now, any one student answering will be moving further in that case, but do not take much time, students, to answer. Is that clear? Suppose if I happen to go for a simple question, listen carefully, students. Okay. The question is in this manner, students. A body covers, listen carefully, a body covers 1/3 of its journey with a speed of v0. Okay, this is slightly on a trickier side, students. Hair problem tricky. I'm starting with a slightly trickier problem, but how to cope up with such kind of questions? That is more important. Okay, a body covers 1/3 of its journey with a speed v0. Now, suppose if I say my journey starts from point A and it goes to point B. Let me consider this manner. Okay, my journey starts with point A and it reaches to point B, students. It is said that a body covers 1/3 of its journey. Okay. Suppose if I take ये है total distance. Total distance between A and B को मैं x लेता हूँ, students. Time taken to move from A to B, I'll take it as t. Okay. Now suppose if I say a body covers, they are saying it 1/3 of its journey. Means can I say 1/3 of its journey यानी x है total distance? तो 1/3 of the journey यानी क्या होगा, students? x by 3. क्या ये clear हुआ, students?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
From A to C, 1/3 of the journey. So the body covers 1/3 of its journey, students, with a speed of v0. ध्यान से देखना, students. ये है distance और ये है उसका speed. मुझे बताओ, students, what is the time taken for this particular journey? Can you tell me that? time taken for this particular journey?
1/3 t.
So what
T
exactly?
upon 3.
You know the formula. You know the formula, students. Speed is equal to distance upon time. The formula पता है ना?
Yes.
Total time taken will be distance upon speed. तो distance कितना है? ध्यान से देखना. Student distance कितना है students? x/3. Speed कितना है? v0. So can I say time taken will be x upon 3v0? क्या ये clear हुआ?
Yes. sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm reading the question further, right? Okay. Now they're saying it. अभी इसका मुझे hint देना. Anybody who can answer, please raise your hand and tell me. Okay. Now the remaining portion of the distance was covered with the velocity v1. ध्यान से सुनना. The remaining portion of the distance, यानी it will be from C to V. The remaining part of the distance was covered with the velocity v1 for half the remaining time. v1 for half the remaining time and v2. v1, v2 for half the remaining time, students. For half the remaining time with the velocity v1 and v2. So can you find out the time initially? Just find out the time, students. I want to know the time taken for first part and the second part. Izar has raised hand. Yes, Izar.
Sir, it will be x by 3v1 and x by 3v2 respectively.
Okay. मैंने क्या बोला? ध्यान से सुना. मैंने क्या बोला? The remaining part of the distance was covered half the remaining time. Students, half the remaining time. ये देखो, ये टाइम का ध्यान से सुनना. ये टाइम किसके लिए है? Please pay attention. ये टाइम कितने है? 1/3 के लिए. हाँ या ना? Is this much clear?
Yes, sir.
यानी ये टाइम कहाँ से शुरू हो रहा है? ये टाइम शुरू हो रहा है स्टूडेंट्स. ये टाइम शुरू हो रहा है फ्रॉम पॉइंट ए टू पॉइंट सी. मुझे स्टूडेंट्स ये बताओ, व्हाट इज द टाइम टेकन फ्रॉम सी टू बी? क्या ये बता सकते हो? तो तुम्हारा आंसर क्या होगा? सर टोटल टाइम इज टी. सर टोटल टाइम में से अगर ये निकाल दूं, एग्रीड, तो ये होगा रिमेनिंग टाइम. स्टूडेंट्स, ये होगा रिमेनिंग टाइम. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ? टोटल टाइम में से ये टाइम मैंने निकाल दिया AC, तो कहना से
Yes, sir.
becomes a remaining time. क्या ये एग्रीड
Yes,
हुआ?
sir.
इजार, अभी क्या दिया मैंने? हाफ द रिमेनिंग टाइम. हाफ द रिमेनिंग टाइम, तो इसका आधा. हाफ द रिमेनिंग टाइम. हाफ द रिमेनिंग टाइम. इजार, अभी क्लियर हुआ?
हाँ सर.
है ना?
सर
Half the
अगर
remaining.
वैसा
हाँ.
सोचे तो भी मतलब टाइम का पहले तो ये फर्स्ट 1/3 में डिवाइड हो गया, तो जो बचा है तो वो भी
वो
मतलब 2/3 होगा.
हाँ, लेकिन
तो
उसका
2/3 का भी
डिस्टेंस तुम्हें पता नहीं है. सपोज अगर मैं बोलूँ ये पॉइंट डी है, मुझे ये नहीं पता कि डी कहाँ पे है. डी कैन बी एनीवेयर. तो ये मैं डिस्टेंस अगर मैं D1 लेता हूँ, ये मैं डिस्टेंस D2 लेता हूँ, मुझे ये नहीं पता ना कि कितना डिस्टेंस कवर किया यहाँ से यहाँ पे, यहाँ से यहाँ पे कितना डिस्टेंस कवर किया, वो तो दिया नहीं है. Are you getting it?
हाँ
They have said it that dances, they have said it that this particular D1 is covered with a velocity v1. Please pay attention. They have covered a distance D1 with a velocity v1, and D2 They have covered distance D1 with a velocity v1 and D2 with a velocity v2. You don't know how much is the distance covered. Please देखो, what he's saying it, Izan ने क्या बोला कि this much is x by 3. So इनसे remaining कितना होगा? How much will be the remaining? तो बोलोगे सर 2x by 3. लेकिन अगर ये x by 3 है, ये x by 3 है, यहाँ से यहाँ पे 2x by 3 है, लेकिन तुम्हें ये नहीं मालूम है कि ये डिस्टेंस जो है उसमें से कितना डिस्टेंस तुमने v1 से क्लियर किया, कितना डिस्टेंस तुमने v2 से क्लियर किया, ये तो क्लियर नहीं है हमें. तो मैंने इसको d1 ले लिया, इसको मैंने d2 ले लिया, ये v1 से कवर हुआ, ये v2 से कवर हुआ, लेकिन उन्होंने टाइम दिया है. What does they have given to you? The time taken for the distance will be what? For v1 and v2 for half the remaining time. Means can I say time for both the cases is constant. क्या ये clear हुआ students?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting it? Remaining distance will be what? What is the remaining distance? Your remaining distance will be equal to what? X minus. What exactly we consider x by 3? Is that clear? And that will be equal to what? 2x by 3. Is this much clear to all of? Is this much clear to all of you all students?
Yes, sir.
सर
Now my
लास्ट में
question
आपने
is,
क्या किया?
किसमें? ये वाला?
हाँ हाँ
ये तो रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस है। ये देखो ना, ये डिस्टेंस कितना है? x by 3 है। तो रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस कितना होगा? 2x by 3. Total is x.
ओके ओके
Okay. Now the question asks the students. Now the question to you all is, students, find out the average speed for the journey. Now see, everything is given to you. Find out the average speed for the journey. So what will you do?
और 3D अपॉन टोटल टाइम जो है, जो रिमेनिंग टाइम प्लस जो टोटल टाइम है वो करेंगे तो आएगा।
See, average speed अगर मुझे चाहिए तो फॉर्मूला क्या है? It's a total distance upon total time. है ना?
हाँ सर।
So you can go for that also. Total distance कितना दिया? X दिया. Total time, any time taken for the first half, time taken for the second one, time taken in third case we consider. But वहां पे अगर मैं देखूंगा तो I have in terms of X in this. Can't you go for the same expression? Remaining distance. Students, ध्यान से सुना. Remaining distance कितना है? Everybody. Remaining distance means what can I say? 2x by 3. Is that clear? This is the remaining distance. This remaining distance is covered as d1 plus d2. क्या ये clear हुआ?
यस सर
How to find out distance? What is distance? Speed into time. Look over here, students. What is distance?
हाँ सर
तो इसके लिए d1 के लिए स्पीड कितना है? v1. टाइम कितना है? Agreed? So can I say t minus x upon 3 v0 divided by 2? तो can I say 2 यहाँ पे लिख सकता हूँ मैं? ये पूरा मेरा एक इक्वेशन हो गया प्लस डिस्टेंस यहाँ पे क्या होगा? स्पीड इनटू टाइम. व्हाट इज द स्पीड फॉर द सेकंड केस? v2. What is the time taken in this case also? Divided by 2. That is equal to 2x by 3. Did you got an equation, students?
यस सर
Okay. Now, can you find out the answer of x by t? I want to get this part. Is this your average speed? Yes, it's your average speed. What is average speed? Total distance upon total time.
टोटल टाइम
तो तुम क्या करो? इसको सॉल्व करो. x को एक तरफ लेके आओ, t को एक तरफ लेके आओ. Is this equation clear to all of you? Yani your answer, students, your answer will have v1 and v2 in the expression along with bc. तुम्हारा जो final answer होगा ना students, will have v1, v2 and vc. Is this clear to all of you? Is it clear, students?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yes.
sir, can you repeat the whole question once again?
Okay, I'll repeat the whole question. Students. Listen carefully, students. The question is actually, students, they've given to you that a body covers 1/3 of the journey. Listen carefully. A body covers 1/3 of a journey with a speed of v0. Okay, full stop. Then further, the remaining portion of the distance was covered. The remaining portion of the distance was covered with a velocity v1 for half the remaining time and with velocity v2 for other half of the remaining time. Clear hua?
Yes,
then
sir.
distance will be the
Pardon?
CV half of will be the distance.
Can you be louder? What did you say?
Sir, CB is equal to CP is equal to PB.
Huh? What are you saying? This is the remaining distance. Remaining distance जो है उसमें से कुछ distance speed v1 से cover किया, half the remaining time, और कुछ distance cover किया with v2. For the other half remaining time we consider. अगर suppose total time, assume total time 10 घंटे, so total time 10 घंटे, I get it? 4 घंटे यहाँ पे लगा दिए, तो बचे कितने घंटे? 6 घंटे, 6 hours. तो 6 hours में से half the time was with speed v1 for a covering distance d1. तो 3 घंटे d1 के लिए होगा, 3 घंटे d2 के लिए होगा. तो जरूरी नहीं कि speed will be same, speed can be different. ये है concept. Are you getting it? Hello, this is what I'm telling you, Farhan. जरूरी नहीं कि ये दोनों इक्वल है, ये दोनों इक्वल जरूरी नहीं है. Not necessary. d1 not necessary is equal to d2. These are not necessarily equal. समझ में आ रहा है फरहान? Agreed, students? Okay, so once again I'll repeat the question. A body covers 1/3 of the journey with the speed v0, students. The remaining portion of the distance was covered with the velocity v1. Half the remaining time, velocity of the speed v2. For other half of the remaining time we consider. Assuming the body always travels along a straight path, assuming the body always travels along the straight path, question is to find out the average speed. अभी clear हुआ students?
Yes, sir.
यानी स्टूडेंट्स जब भी ऐसे टाइप के क्वेश्चंस होते हैं तो ये तो ऐसे जो भी क्वेश्चंस होते हैं तो उनके ऑप्शंस भी वैसे ही देते हैं स्टूडेंट्स. इसका आंसर का ऑप्शन जब भी तुम इसको सॉल्व करो तो उसका तुम्हारा फाइनल आंसर क्या मिलेगा मालूम है स्टूडेंट्स? 3 times v0. ध्यान से सुना स्टूडेंट्स, 3 times v0 into bracket v1 plus v2, the whole divided by v1 plus v2 plus 4v0. ये तुम्हारा आंसर है. You will get this. जब तुम इसको सॉल्व करोगे ना तो ये आंसर मिलेगा. यानी स्टूडेंट्स when you're solving this as a multiple choice question, this can be one of your option. And mind you, when you look at the options, तुम्हें ये पता होना चाहिए कि मेरा इक्वेशन किस फॉर्म में आना चाहिए. मेरे इक्वेशन में किसी भी हाल में v1 होना जरूरी है क्योंकि मुझे ऑप्शन में v1 दिखाई दे रहा है. समझ में आ रहा है? ऐसे 4 ऑप्शंस होंगे स्टूडेंट्स. 4 ऑप्शंस में से ये तुम्हारा सही है. अभी दूसरा ऑप्शन कैसे देते हैं मालूम है? 3v0 की जगह पे शायद 2v0 दे दे. हेलो, 2v0 दे दे, बाकी सारे एक्सप्रेशन सेम रखें. यहाँ पे 2, सपोज यहाँ पे 4 दे दे, यहाँ पे 3 दे दे, तो दूसरा ऑप्शन हो गया. आई गेट इट? तीसरे ऑप्शन में दे विल पुट प्लस साइन ओवर हियर, नेगेटिव साइंस ओवर हियर, और दे विल पुट 2 प्लस साइंस ओवर हियर एंड 1 नेगेटिव साइन ओवर हियर. एंड स्टूडेंट्स तुम्हें 4 ऑप्शंस मिल रहे हैं, उसमें से तुम्हारा करेक्ट आंसर ये है. लेकिन व्हेन यू लुक एट द ऑप्शन स्टूडेंट्स, यू शुड चेंज योर फॉर्मेट ऑफ सॉल्विंग. यहाँ पे आने के बाद में स्टूडेंट्स का अप्रोच चेंज होता है. व्हाट इज एवरेज स्पीड? व्हाट इज एवरेज स्पीड? टोटल डिस्टेंस अपॉन टोटल टाइम. अभी कोई दूसरा स्टूडेंट्स होगा, ध्यान से सुना, कोई दूसरा स्टूडेंट होगा, वो बोलेगा सर क्यों ना मैं एवरेज स्पीड को टोटल डिस्टेंस x लेता हूँ, टोटल टाइम t लेता हूँ, है ना? तो टोटल डिस्टेंस को मैं ऊपर x ही रखता हूँ. एग्रीड? टोटल टाइम मैंने क्या? टाइम, ध्यान से सुनना, टाइम टू कवर दिस जर्नी. एग्रीड? यानी x upon 3v0, टाइम टू कवर द रेस्ट ऑफ द जर्नी 3v0. ध्यान से सुनना. और इसके लिए भी रिमेनिंग के लिए. लेकिन अगर मैं ये, ध्यान से सुनना, अगर मैं ये टाइम लेता हूँ रिमेनिंग के लिए, do I see v1 v2 in this expression? Do I see v1 v2 in this expressions? नहीं स्टूडेंट्स. लेकिन मेरे ऑप्शंस में v1 v2 दिया है, तो मेरा ये जो फॉर्मूला होगा वो डायरेक्टली गलत चला जाएगा. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say?
Yes,
If
sir.
I ask you, ध्यान से सुनना, if I ask you average speed, see, now some students will say, sir, why did you go for this approach itself only? I wanted to get this part of the answer. That is what it is. लेकिन one can go for this also. Total distance upon total time. Total distance को x रखो. What's the total time? Total time को क्या करोगे? Sir, ये x upon 3v0 plus a part of it v1 with this, a part of this with this. तो ये होगा t minus x upon 3v0 by 2 plus t minus x upon 3v0 by 2. लेकिन कहाँ पे मुझे ये टोटल टाइम होगा डिनोमिनेटर में, लेकिन कहाँ पे मुझे v1 v2 दिखाई दे रहा है? नहीं दिखाई दे. That is why we don't go for this. We go for the remaining distance will be equal to d1 plus d2. Simply distance को मैंने क्या किया? Speed into time. Speed into time. Speed into time. Solving it will get this answer. Is it clear to all of your students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hope your thought process is working in that case. Students, I made you all to think for a good question in that case. Okay. Can I erase this part?
Yes, sir.
Everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, students. Now I want you to go with respect to your question number, students. Please pay attention. Exactly, students. Exactly identical type of question I'm giving it to you. Okay, अभी जो हम लोग ने किया है. Let's see how many of you can crack that. Okay, this is from your module. If you have your module, please have a look at your module. This is your in chapter exercise, students. Okay, page number. I'll tell you the page now, students. Page number 53. It's page number 53. Question number 4. Listen carefully. Question number 4 के 4 parts हैं. A, B, C are easy. D1, which I said it's a complicated one. यानी वो A, B, C बहुत easy है. D वाला जो हम लोग ने किया ना वो टाइप का है. Thought process वाला है. So I wanted to solve page number 53. Question number 4. Crack the D part of it. Okay. Page number 53 of your module. In chapter unsolved problems. Students, it's an unsolved problem. Question number 4, D. Now, those who do not have the modular PDF, I'm speaking about the question. Maybe I'm drawing the diagram. I'm just giving you all 1 minute, students. 1 minute, those who have the module, you can try to draw on diagram. After 1 minute, I'll be putting across the diagram. Okay, chalo. I'll just read the question for you all, students. The question 4th, D speaks about, students. 1/5 of the time is covered with the speed V1. 1/5 of the time is covered with speed V1, students. And in the remaining time, the answer is exactly identical. And in the remaining time, 3/4 of the remaining distance is covered with the speed V2. And 1/4 of the remaining distance is covered with speed V3. Find the average speed. So you can draw a diagram. I'm waiting for 1 minute and then I'll draw the diagram for those students who don't have the book, or don't have the module. There might be some students who are just sitting idle. Question number 4, D, page number 53, which is a good question. Okay, students, now I'll read the question, students. Okay, for those students who don't have it, okay, I'm drawing the diagram also. Those who have drawn it, please compare a diagram with this, okay? The question says about a body is moving along a straight line. Students, body is traveling along straight path. Okay, it's traveling along a straight path. Let me take this as point A. हमारा पहला वाला ही question जैसे, और ये हमने ले लिया B. Okay. It's along a straight path. Let the total distance हम लेते हैं x, total time लेते हैं t. पहले की जैसे ही ले रहा हूँ स्टूडेंट्स. यहाँ पे तुम्हारे फोर्थ स्टूडेंट्स क्वेश्चन फोर्थ में तुम्हें A B C D दिया है, सारों में तुम्हें एवरेज स्पीड पूछा है. स्टूडेंट्स पहला केस, सेकंड केस, थर्ड केस में एवरेज स्पीड इज वेरी इजी. D1 was the one which I tricky here. To get this, I explained you the previous one. Okay, so ये x और t is the total distance and the total time taken. Now I'll read the fourth question, students, D part. They've given students that 1/5 of the time is covered with speed v1. Yani students 1/5. Let us say total time is t. So 1/5 of the speed. The answer suna. 1/5 of the speed is covered with the velocity v1. Students, अगर तुम्हें टाइम मालूम है, तुम्हें स्पीड मालूम है, तो क्या तुम्हें डिस्टेंस पता चलेगा? टाइम मालूम है, स्पीड है, तो कैन यू फाइंड आउट द डिस्टेंस? अरे हाँ सर, फॉर्मूला स्पीड इज इक्वल टू डिस्टेंस अपॉन टाइम. व्हाट इज डिस्टेंस? Distance covered in the first case will be speed into time. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ स्टूडेंट्स? ये क्लियर हुआ?
Yes, sir.
आया ना? यानी ए से लगा के शायद कहाँ तक कुछ नहीं पता, डिस्टेंस मुझे नहीं पता. हेलो, ये D1 मुझे पता ही नहीं है. शायद वो आधा भी हो सकता है, वो 1/3 भी हो सकता है, वो 2/3 भी हो सकता है ना, या 5/6 भी हो सकता है, कुछ भी हो सकता है, एनी टाइप ऑफ इट. तो मैंने एक पॉइंट सी ले लिया यहाँ पे, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है स्टूडेंट्स. और इसको मैंने D1 लिख दिया, ये मेरा डिस्टेंस हुआ. लेकिन डिस्टेंस का मुझे वैल्यू मालूम है. हाँ सर, v1 t/5. क्यों, कैसे आया? स्पीड इनटू टाइम. Now I'll read the question further. 1/5 of the time is covered with speed v1, and in the remaining time, वापस क्या पूछा? remaining time. Students, can you tell me what is remaining time? Remaining time क्या होगा students? तो तुम बोलोगे सर remaining time यानी total time तो t है, उसमें से यहाँ का टाइम आप सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दोगे. आकर का आपने सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया तो सर वो बन जाएगा मेरा रिमेनिंग टाइम. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ स्टूडेंट्स?
Yes, sir.
आया ना? ये तुम्हारा
Yes, sir.
रिमेनिंग टाइम होगा. अभी देखो, अभी आगे मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ. एंड द रिमेनिंग टाइम, डांस सुनना. एंड इन रिमेनिंग टाइम 3/4 ऑफ द रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस. 3/4 ऑफ द रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस, ये रिमेनिंग टाइम है स्टूडेंट्स. व्हाट इज रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट अस फाइंड आउट रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस. यानी जब तुम प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करो स्टूडेंट्स, ईच एंड एवरी लाइन को ध्यान से पहले पढ़ो. Each and every line को ध्यान से तुम पढ़ो and try to make your small equation, students. Don't jump to the conclusion straight away. Whenever you solve such kind of word problems, students, first you have to read the entire problem very carefully. Then try to break up your problems into it. Now remaining distance. What is remaining distance? What is remaining distance? You'll say remaining distance, total distance is x. Sir, यहाँ का distance मिला v1 t/5. ध्यान से देखना, ये d1 is a distance. तो रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस क्या होगा? सर रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस होगा x में से d1 निकालना जरूरी है, वो मेरा रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस होगा. लेकिन सर d1 मुझे क्या दिया मिला है? सर d1 तो मुझे मिला है v1 t/5. तो कहने से दिस बिकम्स माय रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ? ये रिमेनिंग
Yes, sir.
डिस्टेंस, ये रिमेनिंग टाइम. Now see the equation. Can you get an equation? Now when I read further what exactly is given to you. That means in remaining time, 3/4 of the remaining distance. Students, ये जो है यहाँ से यहाँ पे, अभी उसके बारे में बताया. C to B, ये C to B को हम पूरा जर्नी कंप्लीट करते हैं. C to B is a journey part of it. इसका 3/4. Students, ये C to B का 3/4. That's what they're trying to say. I read the question, students. 3/4 of the remaining distance, okay, is covered with v1. यानी यहाँ से 3/4, ध्यान से सुनना, 3/4 of remaining distance. That is remaining distance is what? CD is covered with speed v1. Agreed? Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
No,
covered
the
with
speed
distance V2.
V2 covers with speed v2. Okay.
Yes,
3/4
sir.
covered with v2. Agreed? That's what they've given to you. अगर 3/4 is covered with V2, तो 1/4 is covered with what?
V3.
Yes. This is covered with V3. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Question पूछा है, find out average speed. Average speed. अभी क्या तुम सॉल्व कर सकते हो? And my answer should be, the answers are given in front of you. My answer is having with V1, V2, and V3 and all. Now can you solve it, students? 3/4 of the remaining distance. So can I say 3/4 of remaining distance? What is the remaining distance? So can I say 3/4 times x minus V1 t by 5 is covered with V2 and 1/4 of the remaining distance V1 t by 5 is covered with V3. अभी क्लियर हुआ? पूछा क्या है मुझे? एवरेज स्पीड. एवरेज स्पीड का फॉर्मूला क्या है स्टूडेंट्स? एवरेज स्पीड इज इक्वल टू व्हाट? Total distance covered by the body to the total time taken. But I want my answer in V1, V2, and V3 when you look at the answers given over there. So how do I speak about? How do I go about with it?
So can we add the distance and then divide it by the total time? So we will get 4/5 of the time, and then finally we can do it with the remaining 1/5 addition.
Why not? Why not? You can consider with it. You can take it in that way, or you can see one thing. You can make an equation, students. You can either get an entire equation with respect to distance, take an entire concept में easy गिर रहा है, that is what you have to go for it, and you should have those variables. अगर suppose मैं पूरा equation अभी देखो इसके पहले वाले प्रॉब्लम में मैंने क्या किया था? मैंने remaining distance को ले लिया था. My equation was number. तो can I form my equation in terms of remaining time? चलो यहाँ पे
Yes,
मेरा
sir.
देखो ना remaining time के अंदर तुम्हारा equation बहुत easy हो जाएगा students. ध्यान से सुना. What is remaining time? ध्यान से सुना. Everybody. Remaining time. Remaining time का मतलब क्या? कहाँ से क्या हुआ? We are trying to go for this to this. Doesn't matter. I want my answer in V1, V2, and V3. Remaining time का मतलब क्या हुआ? Time taken for 3/4 of the distance plus time taken for 1/4 of the distance. क्या ये clear हुआ?
Yes, sir.
अभी what exactly time? How is time given? What is remaining time? The remaining time is 4t by 5. Agreed? How is time defined as? Sir, speed is distance upon time. तो time क्या होगा? Distance upon speed. क्या ये clear हुआ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the distance covered? What is the distance covered in 3/4? So can I say ये होगा 3/4 into bracket x minus V1 t by 4. Agreed? Upon what exactly speed? Speed is V2 plus this will be how much? Time taken for this will be how much? So this is
1/4 x.
into bracket x minus V1 t by 5 upon V3. Now can you take x by t one side and you'll get your answer in terms of V1. देखो सब आ गया V1, V2, V3. यहाँ पे V1 आया, यहाँ पे V1 आया, यहाँ पे V2 आया, यहाँ पे V3 आया. Now this is simple math, students. This is a simple linear equation. ये linear equation हुआ. अभी यहाँ पे ये कौन सा matter है students? ये जो concept है यहाँ से तुम्हें x by t ढूंढना है students. This is actually every student who has passed out properly in class 8th and 9th and 10th should be getting it correct. इसके बाद में कोई 11वीं का concept नहीं है. यहां से अगर तुम इसका आंसर नहीं निकाल सकते हो, then somewhere is a problem with the lower part of it. You should know how to solve this part of it by taking x. देखो यहाँ पे x आ रहा है, यहाँ पे x आ रहा है, तुम्हें x को एक तरफ लेना है, t को उस तरफ लेना है, and try to solve it. Is this clear to everybody now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Everyone solve this and get me the answer for x by t. The answer should match up, students. Okay. I'm giving you 2 minutes for it. Remaining time taken to move from C to B is time taken for 3/4 of the distance, time taken for 1/4 of the distance. Time is equal to distance upon speed. So this will be the distance covered we consider. Is that clear? Speed we consider as V2 for that. This we consider as a distance covered. Speed is V3. I want to get the answer of x by t, making that as a subject. Oh, Swam has got the answer. Very good, Swam. Do you see? Swam has got the answer.
Yes, sir, I'm doing.
Okay. Very good, Swam. तो स्वयं तो अनम्यूट करके आंसर क्यों नहीं देता स्वयं? वो तो मेरा अभी ध्यान गया पोस्ट पे, दैट्स व्हाई आई एम लुकिंग इनटू इट. हाँ स्वयं. Okay, स्वयं the mic is not working. Fine, doesn't matter. Hope the rest of the students are able to get it. Daksh, are you getting it, Daksh?
Sir.
Okay. Rishabh, what about you? Ayush, Aisha, Arib.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Any one student is getting the answer, solving for this. If not, I'll solve it for you. Don't worry. Like, I want.
Sir,
You-
2 minutes. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine. क्या बात है पीयूष, अभी आ रहे हो? हाँ पीयूष,
नहीं
वॉइस
सर, पहले से ही आया था।
ओके फाइन, समझ में आ रहा है? ये समझ में आया कि नहीं आया? हाँ
सर
पीयूष,
मैंने पहले से ज्वाइन किया था, पर सर अभी नेटवर्क गया इसलिए वापस ज्वाइन किया।
ओके फाइन, लेकिन ये क्वेश्चन समझ में आया तुम्हें? हाँ पीयूष, हेलो पीयूष, आर यू देयर? अच्छा, now is texting it. Okay fine, yes sir, fine. Vritti has answered in this case. Vritti, the answer should be 16. The answer is given in the model itself only, students. No, my dear Vritti. Yes, Taksh has got it. Taksh has got it. Okay, students, let me solve it for you. The answer is enough. Please pay attention. Now, once again, for the last time, students, please pay attention for this question, okay? Everybody listen carefully once again. This was for page number 3, question number 4, the D part of it. Okay, again, I'm repeating it. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Please pay attention, students. Listen carefully. So when I speak about it, when the body is trying to cover along a straight path, students, question दिया है the journey is from A to B, total distance is X, total time is T. Agreed? अभी बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स सोचेंगे सर आपने रिमेनिंग टाइम को लेते हुए क्यों सॉल्व किया, क्योंकि स्टूडेंट्स सामने आंसर दिया हुआ था. स्टूडेंट्स ये अनसॉल्व क्वेश्चन है, 8 चैप्टर का है, एंड व्हेन यू सी इफ यू हैव अ बुकलेट ओवर देयर, वहां पे आंसर स्पेसिफाई किया हुआ था इन टर्म्स ऑफ B1, B2, B3. दैट इज व्हाई आई हैड टू गो फॉर दिस. Are you getting it? Now let us restructure this. The AC is one of the distance covered. Let us say the distance is ACB consider. ये होगा तुम्हारा remaining distance CB, है ना? अगर तुम्हें बोला कि the first time, if you look over here, the journey starts from point A, students. उन्होंने बोला है the time taken is 1/5 the total time with the speed V1. अगर 1/5 the total time with the speed V1 होगा, तो what is the distance covered in the first case? V1 T by 5. तो ये A to C का हमें डिस्टेंस मिल गया. तो अगर ये डिस्टेंस यहाँ से यहाँ पे है तो रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस कितना होगा? इसमें से इसको सबट्रैक्ट कर दो तो ये रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस आ गया. टाइम टेकन यहाँ से यहाँ पे T/5 है स्टूडेंट्स, तो रिमेनिंग टाइम कितना होगा? रिमेनिंग टाइम क्या होगा? T में से इसको सबट्रैक्ट कर दो तो 4T/5 आ गया. तो तुम्हें रिमेनिंग टाइम, रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस मिल गया. अब इन्होंने क्या बोला मालूम है? ये जो रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस है, ये जो रिमेनिंग उसका 3/4 स्पीड V2 से किया है और 1/4 स्पीड V3 से किया है. पूछा है एवरेज स्पीड. Now listen carefully. Why did I go for this? Suppose if a students go for, listen carefully, because I want to solve this. इसलिए मुझे बोर्ड चाहिए. I'm going to erase this everything now. लेकिन उसके पहले अगर मुझे एवरेज स्पीड, अगर कोई स्टूडेंट्स डिसाइड करता है सर क्या हम टोटल डिस्टेंस को x रखते हैं वहां पे, और क्या मैं नीचे सिर्फ टोटल टाइम ले लूं ना? क्यों आप इतना मुझे झंझट दे रहे हो? क्यों इतना प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करो मेरे लिए? जबरदस्ती हमारे पे ये थोप रहे हो ये रिमेनिंग पार्ट का. सीधा हिसाब है ना स्टूडेंट्स. एवरेज स्पीड का मतलब क्या? टोटल डिस्टेंस अपॉन टोटल टाइम. टोटल डिस्टेंस में x रखता हूँ. टोटल टाइम यानी ध्यान से सुनना, टोटल टाइम का मतलब क्या हुआ? टाइम टेकन फॉर दिस पार्ट ऑफ द जर्नी. प्लीज लिसन केयरफुली. टाइम टेकन फॉर दिस मच जर्नी, तो कहने से वो आ गया T/5. एग्रीड? एग्रीड?
Yes, sir.
टाइम फ्रॉम C to B, टाइम टेकन टू C to B यानी क्या? 3/4. 3/4 का टाइम कितना है स्टूडेंट्स? व्हाट इज द टाइम टेकन फॉर 3/4 वी कंसीडर? व्हाट इज द टाइम टेकन फॉर 3/4 वी कंसीडर? ये हुआ तुम्हारा डिस्टेंस, है ना? ये हुआ तुम्हारा स्पीड. Are you getting it? 3/4 of the distance is given to you and speed is given to you. Can you find the time? So time is equal to distance upon speed. तो देखो ये वाला आ गया तुम्हारा, इसके ऊपर दिस. Is that clear? And ये आ गया ना टाइम टेकन फॉर दिस, ये आ गया. यानी जब तुम सॉल्व करोगे तो तुम कर सकते हो. टोटल डिस्टेंस यानी x लिखो. स्टूडेंट ध्यान से सुनना, लेकिन नीचे टोटल टाइम के लिए क्या होगा? यहाँ पे तुम्हारा एवरेज स्पीड. टोटल टाइम क्या होगा? T/5 plus this part of it upon V2 plus this part of it upon V2. Students, this calculation is much more trickier. एक V2 होगा और एक V3 होगा. This calculation is much more trickier than this one. That's why we picked up this. देखो ना क्यों रीजन क्या है, देखो ना ये 4 LCM है स्टूडेंट्स. जैसे ये देखो 3/4, प्लीज पे अटेंशन, अभी इसको हम सॉल्व करते हैं. ये जो 3/4 है, ये 1/4 है स्टूडेंट्स. क्या मैं इसको ऐसे लिख सकता हूँ 3/4 and this is 1/4. Can I put 1/4? Agreed? ये क्लियर हुआ स्टूडेंट्स सबको? हाँ? Can I
Yes,
take this
sir.
4 and multiply over here? Can I take this 4 and multiply over here? तो क्या बन जाएगा 16.
16.
Agreed? Now can I erase this part? I want to go solve the entire. Can I erase this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, listen carefully, students. This will be 4t/5 is equal to this is x minus v1t/4 upon 4v2 plus x minus v1t/5 upon 4v3 students. Agreed? Now when I look into this, what exactly consider will be, तो ये जो 4 है कितना मल्टीप्लाई हो गया, तो this becomes how much 16t, ये 4 निकल जाएगा. Agreed? Can I take this 5 on this side? So it will be 5 into bracket
सर
x
वहाँ पे
minus,
4 कैसे आया?
कहाँ पे? ये
सर
देखो ना,
ऊपर x minus v1t/5 आना चाहिए.
Yes, sir.
दोनों का
Yes,
denominator
sir. Absolutely.
v1t/5. Okay, v1t/5 and v1t/5. Okay, ये भी v1t/5 ही हो. Agreed? अभी देखो ये मैंने क्या किया, ये जो 4 है और ये जो 4 है मैंने यहाँ पे ले लिया तो 16 हो गया. ये 5 मैं अभी न्यूमरेटर के साथ में मल्टीप्लाई करूंगा तो ये आ गया, प्लस ये 5 इससे भी तो मल्टीप्लाई होगा. Agreed? This is v2 and this is v3. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ स्टूडेंट्स?
Yes, sir.
Everyone please.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, now when you solve it, can you get the answer accordingly in this case? अभी तुम्हें solve करके मिल सकता है students? हाँ students? And this is 3/4,
Yes.
isn't it? Sorry, 3 is also existing over here. Please pay attention over here. ये 3/4 है. Very sorry, हाँ ये 3/4 है.
Yes, sir.
ये 15 हो जाएगा. Okay, और ये 5 यहाँ पे आ जाएगा students. See my equation is what 3/4 है. तो 4 मैंने यहाँ पे ले लिया students. 4 मैंने यहाँ पे ले लिया है तो 4 4 16 आ गया students. Agreed? And this is 5 3s are 15 x minus v1t/5 plus 5 1s are 5 x minus vt/5. Is this much clear students? Now can you solve further? 16t is equal to ये क्या हो जाएगा 15x minus 5 3s are 15 plus ये 5x plus into minus minus 5 and 5 will get cancelled. v1t by v3 है ना स्टूडेंट्स. अभी इसका एलसीएम ले सकता हूँ मैं तो 16t v2 v3 यहाँ पे आ जाएगा क्योंकि क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन यहाँ पे चला जाएगा. ये v3 इससे मल्टीप्लाई करोगे 15x minus 3v1t plus v2 5x minus v1t. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ स्टूडेंट्स? इज दिस मच क्लियर? एलसीएम
Yes,
तुम्हारा
sir.
v2 v3
Yes,
होगा.
sir.
ये
Yes,
v2
sir.
v3 कहाँ पे चला जाएगा? अभी देखो तुम्हारा t को एक साथ रखो, अभी इसको मल्टीप्लाई करो, x वाले टर्म्स को साथ में ले लो. नाउ आई इरेज दिस एंटायरली. अभी हमारा हो गया.
Sir, one
वापस वन सेकेंड, ये इक्वेशन को वापस मैं बोल रहा हूँ स्टूडेंट, ध्यान से सुनना. ये जो 3/4 था तो 3/4 ऊपर लिखा था, 4 नीचे लिखा मैंने, 1/4 नीचे आया. एलसीएम से ये 4 जो है मैंने इसको मल्टीप्लाई किया तो 4 4 से 16 आ गया. 5 3s are 15 x minus v1t/5. 5 1 जा, ये 5 इससे मल्टीप्लाई किया x minus vt में. Agreed? Now can you solve and get the answer, students? अभी solve करो students. Get the value of x by t fast. (16t v2 v3 is equal to v3 15x minus 3 v1 v3t plus v2 5x minus v1 v2t. Put x term together, put t terms together. 16t v2 v3. Can I take this t term and this t term on this side? So it will be plus 3 v1 v3 into t plus v1 v2 into t. On the other side, you have x terms I'll consider. So 15 v3x plus 5 v2x. Agreed? मुझे क्या चाहिए? Average speed. Average speed का मतलब क्या? Total distance upon total time. So now can I write down the same expression over here? तो अगर मैं इस expression से तो can I remove t common, students? t common. तो t को अगर मैं common ले लेता हूँ तो bracket में क्या आएगा? 16 v2 v3 plus 3 v1 v3 plus v1 v2 is equal to, students, can I remove x common over here? So bracket में क्या होगा? 15 v3 plus 5 v2. What's the question asked? Average speed. Students, average speed is total distance upon total time. So can I say x by t का ratio? x by t का ratio क्या होगा? ये numerator में आ जाएगा. तो numerator में मेरा आंसर क्या होगा? 16 times v2 v3 plus 3 v1 v3 plus v1 v2 upon 15 v3 plus 5 v2. Is this clear, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
fine. This was the only toughest question for this particular in chapter exercise, students. Now I wanted to solve, come on, in chapter students, I want to solve question number 1, 2, and 3 right now. And I'm giving you all only 5 minutes. Question number 1, question number 2, question number 3. Page number 53, sorry, 52. Can I erase this, students? इसको erase कर दूं अभी मैं?
1 minute.
ये स्टूडेंट्स, ये तुम्हारा फाइनल आंसर है. ये स्टेप के बाद में ये लेना, ये तुम्हारा फाइनल आंसर है.
Question number 4 पे solve करना है.
Yeah, first, second, third. Solve all three fast. Can I erase this now, students?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, anybody's got the answer for the first one? Read the question, student. First question, students. Page number 52. It's an unsolved problem, students, in chapter. So the question is: a car travels first half distance between two places with uniform speed of 60 kilometers per hour. Let us say that the journey is from A to B, students. Okay, and C is a point. Now they've given first half distance, yani A equal to. Agreed. So a car travels first half distance. Let us say the total distance is x. Okay, so this is x by 2. First half distance, students. Okay, it covers the first half distance between the two places with a uniform speed of how much? 60 kilometers per hour. That's what they've given to you. What should be the uniform speed for the second half, students? Uniform speed for the second half means I need to find out speed for the second half. Is that clear? Second half of the distance. What's the distance covered over here also? X by 2. I want to find out B for the second half. Okay, so that the average speed, average speed diya hai, students. Average speed is given to us how much? 90 kmph, 90 kilometers per hour diya hua hai on the entire journey. Don't you think so? It's an easy question, students. Yes, anybody?
First answer 180.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Vriti, you have to put the values and have to get the answer, my dear. Vriti.
Sir, sorry, I thought it's question number 4 ka first. So I was doing that.
No, my dear. Now see, first, second, third are easy, my dear. That's why I didn't make you to do it. Vriti, फोर्थ का जो एबीसी है ना वो इजी पार्ट है क्योंकि डी वाज टफ. अभी तुम्हें डी आ गया ना तो तुम्हें 1 2 3 आराम से आएगा. फोर्थ का 1 2 3 आराम से आएगा. I'm speaking about unsolved first one.
Okay,
Okay.
sir, sorry.
See, one thing, students, with me, I'll try to do with tricky questions to a great extent. यानी so that तुम जब भी बैठोगे घर पे बैठने के टाइम पे पढ़ाई करने के टाइम पे I don't want you to get blocked in that. Okay. Now see, I started with something tricky. Now we are doing the easier one. See, almost if the strength is if I say the strength is around 31 may say at least more than 50% of the students should be able to answer. इतना easy question है. अभी average speed का मतलब क्या हुआ, students? Average speed का formula क्या हुआ? Average speed is what? तो तुम क्या बोलोगे? Sir, average speed is the total distance upon total time taken. ये सबका आंसर होगा, है ना? Total distance क्या है? X ले लो. Total time, so can I say time taken for the first half plus time taken for the second half? है ना? तो can I put T1 plus T2? क्या ये clear हुआ, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
What is
sir.
time? Our speed defined as distance upon time. Agreed? है ना? So what is time? Students, what is time? Distance upon speed. ये हमेशा ध्यान में रखना. तो average speed कितना दिया है? 90. इसको किलोमीटर पर आवर में रखो. नो नीड टू कन्वर्ट इनटू मीटर पर सेकंड, स्टूडेंट्स, क्योंकि बाकी सारे किलोमीटर पर आवर में पूछा है. ये डिस्टेंस को x ही रखो. Now see, when you start putting time, your time also will be in terms of x. What is the time taken in the first case? Sir, ये distance है, ये speed है. What is the time taken in the first case, students? Sir, time is distance upon speed. So can I say x by 2 upon 60? क्या ये clear हुआ सबको?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
What is
Yes,
time
sir.
taken in the second case? Distance upon speed. क्या ये clear हुआ? और तुम्हें ये क्या है? अब ये दोनों डाल सकते हो तुम नीचे. हो गया ना तुम्हारा आंसर. अभी देखो x कैंसिल भी होगा, स्टूडेंट्स. x कैंसिल हो जाएगा. तो नाउ कैन आई से ये होगा. ध्यान से देखो. अभी देखो इसके बाद में अगर तुम्हें मैथ्स नहीं आता है, स्टूडेंट्स, इट्स बिकॉज ऑफ मैथ्स यू आर लूजिंग मार्क्स. अगर तुम्हें इतना करने को आता है, तुमने ये ले लिया, तुमने टाइम निकाल दिया, इसके बाद वाला तुम अगर सॉल्व नहीं कर सकते हो, तो प्लीज डोंट ब्लेम दैट माय फिजिक्स इज टफ. प्लीज स्टूडेंट्स, आई एम वार्निंग ऑल वेरी क्लियरली, डोंट ब्लेम दैट माय फिजिक्स. अगर कोई स्टूडेंट, ध्यान से सुनना, जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स इनसाइड द लेक्चर्स आर देयर, 32 स्टूडेंट्स, अगर तुम ऐसा डायग्राम बना सकते हो, अगर तुमने ये मैटर लिखा है बरोबर, तुमने ये लिखा है, तुमने फॉर्मूला सही तरीके से डाला है, फिर तुम लिखते हो टोटल डिस्टेंस, इसका तुमने टाइम फाइंड आउट कर दिया है, और फिर जब भी तुम सब्स्टिट्यूशन के बाद में अगर तुम्हें ये नहीं आता है, तो देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम इन योर मैथ्स, नॉट इन फिजिक्स. So try to, students, make it very clear where exactly you're going wrong when you're solving numericals in physics. Is your physics part correct or the maths part? Where are you weak in? दैट ऑल्सो। हाँ, किसी ने अगर शुरू ही नहीं किया बरोबर, उसे प्रॉब्लम रीड किया लेकिन उसको कुछ आता ही नहीं है, he can't or she can't do it, डायग्राम में ड्रॉ करने को नहीं आता है, उसको ये भी नहीं मालूम कि स्पीड टू टाइम क्या होगा, दैट मींस द पर्सन डजंट नो फिजिक्स एट ऑल। तो ये थोड़ी आएगा, यू विल नॉट लैंड अप ओवर हियर आल्सो। सो दैट इज वेरी क्लियर, यू हैव टू मेक इट वेरी क्लियर। जब भी तुम्हें यहाँ तक आता होगा तो तुम्हें एक सेटिस्फैक्शन होना चाहिए, यार फिजिक्स तो आ रहा है, मेरे मैथ्स की वजह से मेरे मार्क्स आता है। Okay, now see 90x, what is the total time taken in the first case? Students, it's x. Can I say x upon 2? तो ये x by 120 होगा plus x by 2b. Agreed? Therefore 90 is equal to x. I'll remove it. यहाँ पे क्या होगा? x into bracket 1 by 120 plus 1 by 2b. This will get cancelled. Now can you solve further? 90 is equal to, है ना? It's 120 into 2b upon what exactly? 2b plus 120. Is that clear, students? Can you solve and get the answer accordingly? Abhi cross multiplication karke, can you get the answer, students? You'll get the answer as 180. Agreed, students? ये कितना होगा? 180b. Agreed? अगर तुम्हें कैंसिल भी करना है तो ये कैंसिल कर सकते हो। 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, get it in the reduced form. ये होगा तुम्हारा 3 2s are 6b plus 12 3s are 36 is equal to 8b. 8b minus 6b is equal to 2b. So what is b? 180 kilometers per hour. This is the answer. Students, is this clear to all of you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, to all the students who are under the group, please, it's not only 1 and 2.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Because you got the answer, Takshat also got the answer. Vruti, what about you, Vruti?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I erase this? Please go to the next one. क्या इसको मैं erase कर दूं, students?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now speed up, students. Please speed up. अभी फटाफट solve करो. I'll read the question for those who are not with the modules. Okay. The question is, students, given to you is, a body covers 1/3 of its journey with a speed. Now let us say the journey is from A to B. Okay, let us say it's from A to B. Okay. They're saying it, a body covers, students, 1/3 of the journey. Let the total distance be x. So 1/3 of journey, x by 3. Agreed? So a body covers 1/3 of its journey with a speed u. इसके लिए u है. Agreed? Further, next 1/3. Next 1/3. Okay, next 1/3 with a speed v. They've given, and the last 1/3. Yani they're trying to divide the distance into 3 parts, students. And ये first part हुआ, ये second part हुआ, ये third. यानी ये x by 3, ये x by 3, x by 3, x by 3. So the first x by 3 is by speed u. Next x by 3 is with speed v. And the third x by 3 is speed, they've given is w, students. क्या ये clear हुआ?
सर
Yeah.
सर हम लोग टोटल डिस्टेंस 3x भी ले सकते हैं ना?
कैसे 3x ले लें? ये टोटल डिस्टेंस x है ना, हाँ वो भी हो सकता है। तो टोटल डिस्टेंस 3x ले तो each part can be x, doesn't matter, वो भी हो सकता है। See, once when you start understanding it, you can go in different matter. लेकिन final तुम्हारा conclusion है, problem तुम्हें easy होना चाहिए, calculations ज़्यादा lengthy नहीं होना चाहिए, and you should reach to your answer as quickly as possible, and that also correct answer. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. मैंने x ले लिया students, मैंने x ले लिया, total distance मैंने x ले लिया, तो यहाँ पे मेरा x by 3 होगा, ये भी x by 3 होगा, x by k होगा। तो इजहार क्या कर रहा है, पूरा 3x ले रहा है, फिर उसको x x x में लिख रहा है, नो प्रॉब्लम, डजंट मैटर। Okay, now the question asks students, calculate the average speed of the body over the entire. Now see, simple. What is average speed, students? It's total distance upon total time taken. Students, अभी आएगा तुम्हें? यानी when you look at your options, students, my options will be in terms of u, v and w. Total time क्या होगा? अभी ध्यान से देखना students. तुम्हें distance मालूम है? Distance for this. Can you find out time taken for the first case? Can you find out time taken for the second case? Can you find out time taken for the third case? Speed is equal to distance upon time. What is time? Distance upon speed. Can I get it now? T1, T2, T3. Can anybody tell me what will be T1, students?
X by 3u.
Very good. T2 क्या होगा?
X by 3v.
Very good. And this will be how much?
X by 3w.
Very good. And what exactly the formula? Average speed is what?
Sir, w, we have written v.
Oh, see, this is what it is, huh? Guy. See, I'm also in a haste. Neha,
Yes,
yeah, you
sir.
only told me, na? है ना? I'm also in a haste. क्या बात है? स्वयं तो फटाफट पोस्ट कर रहा है स्वयं. Okay, what is average speed? Average speed is equal to total distance. Total distance क्या है तुम्हारा? X. Now total time, can I add all the three time? T1 plus T2 plus T3 is a total time. So this is x by 3u plus x by 3v plus x by 3w. This is x. I can remove x outside. This is 1 by x by 3 मैंने बाहर निकाल दिया, 3v common है. 1 by u plus 1 by v plus 1 by w. X will get cancelled. So what is average speed? 3 will go in the numerator, divided by 1 by u plus 1 by v plus 1 by w. Students, can you solve this? अभी तो आएगा कि नहीं? सिंपल मैथ्स. अगर तुम एलसीएम लोगे स्टूडेंट्स तो ये u v w पूरा न्यूमरेटर में आ जाएगा, है ना? यहाँ पे u है तो इट विल बी v w प्लस यहाँ पे v है तो दैट विल बी u w, और यहाँ पे w है तो दैट विल बी u v. आई एम फाइंडिंग आउट एलसीएम, दैट बिकम्स योर आंसर. Clear, students? Yes,
Yes.
Shruti, absolutely correct. Students, hope all of you all are getting it correct. Aisha, are you getting it? Aisha, Farhan? Aisha, are
Yes.
you getting it? Okay.
Yes.
What about you? Arif? Aryan?
Yes, sir.
Fine. What about you, Dikshita, Harshal? Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Mariam, what about you? Rishabh?
Sir.
Rishabh, what
Yes,
about
sir.
you? Okay. Veer? Veer, what about you? Rushika, what about you? Veer, are you responding? Veer, are you there in lecture? देखा, जैसे मैंने वीर का नाम लिया भाग गया. नहीं है वीर. वीर, can you unmute yourself? Oh, he's posting it. Okay, students. And please, students, if you say that you are able to get it, तो third question अभी अपने आप लेके आओ fast. Students, can I erase this? इसको erase कर दूं मैं?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After the third one, do the fifth one. Okay, those who have completed the third one, go to the fifth one. Okay, students, the third one speaks about, for those who don't have the model, please. A 10-hour trip is made at an average speed of 40 kilometers per hour. And let us say that your trip starts from point A and you're reaching to point B. Okay. The total time for the trip is 10 hours. Okay. Jernika, oh, Vruddhi got the answer also. Very good. Acha. Piyu, very good. Piyu also got the answer. Vruddhi got the answer. Good. Now see, now students are getting confidence. Good. Neha. Okay. A 10 hours trip is made at an average speed. Students, 10 hours is made with an average speed. Speed average is given to how much? 40 kilometers per hour. Students, agree? If during the first half of the distance, average speed of the bus was, if for the first half of the distance, mujhe batao students. Okay, who has done this question? Who wants to answer for this? Oh, Manamaya has also got the answer. Who wants to answer for this? Come on, those who have done it. Can you give an answer for it, students? Anyone? How to go about? Raise your hands. Manmay has given, Farhan has given, Swayam has given, Neha has given, Taksh has given, Vruddhi has given, Piyu has given. Who wants to answer? Now see, when I ask somebody to answer, nobody's raising hand. Come on, answer fast. कोई बोल सकता है? How to go about? If during the first half of the distance, average speed of the bus was 30 kilometers per hour. First half of the distance, students. First half of the distance. The average speed is 30 kilometers per hour. What was the average speed for the second half? Okay, one message, my mic is not proper. Come on, anybody. Why are you wasting time? Fast. Students? I want to find out the speed for the second part of it. Yes, anyone? Or shall I pull a student? Shall I pull a student? Yes, Farhan. Can you answer, Farhan? Farhan, are you there? Can you hear me? Either Farhan or Neha or Takshat, anybody? Yeah, Piyu. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Yes, sir. Can I solve?
No, this is something ridiculous. Farhan, I'm asking, can you reply for this? It's of no use then putting so much of effort
Sir,
behind your. No, I'm telling very clearly. I'm telling very clearly. Those students who are thinking themselves that they're able to get it and being smart and keeping it by themselves and not speaking it out. What exactly are you trying to do then? What are you trying to do? This is actually waste of time then. Then I'm not going to wait at all. I'll only solve it. I'll only speak it out and then see. You'll be thinking that the teacher is speaking to the walls. You know, the sessions are online. You don't understand what exactly the online means? Do you want to have it's one-way communication? You want that thing to happen? Now I'm going to mute everybody. Now nobody's going to speak out. Now let us have few sessions only by muting everybody. Now I'll try to keep it. I'll mute everyone. This is how I'm going to teach. Okay, students, listen carefully now. This was the speed we consider. Total time is 10 hours. Average speed is 40 kilometers per hour. So now when I want to go with respect to speeds, what exactly? Average speed, students. Average speed. This is I'm doing it for whom? For those students who are not able to get it.
Total
Average
distance upon
speed
total
is
distance.
equal- No need to. No need to speak it out. Okay. No need to speak it out. Average speed is equal to total distance, students. Total distance. Students, first of all, let me make it very clear. Is the audio and video fine with all of you all? Can you see me? Can you see the board clearly? At least reply for that. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, sir, we can.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there is no issue. There is no issue with respect to the network issue from my end. Fine. Now let us carry further ahead. Because I was like a fool, I was consistently asking. Average speed is a total distance upon total time. Now you'll see the different type of a teacher coming across to you all. Total distance upon total time. Okay. Now, when I speak about for total distance, students, what exactly consider? Since we know the average speed is equal to given to me as 40, total time is 10. So what exactly total distance I'll consider? My total distance, students, will be equal to how much? 400 kilometers. So this will be 200. This also will be 200. Now, when I want to speak about in terms of it, average speed we consider. Agreed? We know it. It's a total distance. Total distance is how much I'm getting in terms of 400 upon total time taken we consider. Time taken in the first case will be equal to what? Since we know that speed is equal to distance upon time, so time is equal to how much? Distance upon speed plus time over here. What exactly I'll consider will be distance upon speed. Can I solve it? 4 tens are cross multiplying, you get the answer for me. That means you can make a simple equation and you can get the answer about it. This is what your fourth question, students. And when you're solving it, students, you'll be getting the answer as 60 kilometers per hour. Okay, now the fifth one. The fifth one, when I speak about it, it's given to you a streamer traveling in a river moves from P to Q downstream. So P to Q. Okay, let us say the speed of the streamer. The speed of the streamer, the speed of the boat, I'll consider. The streamer I consider will be Vs. This is for streamer speed. And this is for river speed. This is down. And this is up. A streamer traveling in a river moves P to Q downstream in 2.5 hours. And from Q to P, it's in 5 hours upstream. If due to monsoon, the speed of the river flow gets doubled, that is due to monsoon. Okay. The speed of the river is doubled. Now, when you look into it for the speed in the downstream, in the case one, there are two cases. This is case one. In case one, speed of the streamer in downstream, I'll consider will be equal to what? It's increasing because it's going along with the stream. So it is downstream. If I have to go for upstream, it is crossing through it. So the speed of the streamer has to be greater than the river current. And that is for upstream. This is what a student should keep in mind. Likewise, for the second case, if I happen to go for it, okay, the question asks us, find out the new time taken for the streamer to go from P to Q downstream. That means I need to find out the new time. This is my original time. I want to find out the new time for the journey from P to Q and then from Q to P. Okay, that is for downstream and upstream we consider when the river current was doubled. So for that, if I happen to consider my equation for the second case will be equal to what? Speed of the streamer plus twice VR. for downstream. This will be speed of streamer minus twice VR because it's going up. This is for down and this is for up. Now to go ahead with that, students, I'm trying to put forward your relation simply with respect to speed is equal to distance upon time, students. Okay. It is said that the distance covered from P to Q in the downstream, students, is exactly equal to the distance covered for the upstream. So taking that into account, what exactly speed? Students, speed is equal to what? Distance upon time. If I try to go for a distance in the downward direction, and if I go distance in the upward, and if I take the distance to be exactly same, which is given to me, can I find out the product of speed into time? So speed first case is what? So Vs plus Vr into time taken will be 2.5. For upstream, it will be Vs minus Vr into the time taken will be 5R. This becomes my first equation. This is my first equation I'll consider. That is what we consider. Now solving this part of the equation, if I have to consider, if I take this as 2.5, that means 25 by 10. So I'll consider 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10. So now if I happen to go for Vs plus Vr, it's equal to twice Vs minus twice Vr. Rearranging the terms, 2VR, I'll take it over here. So 3VR is equal to Vs. So what's the speed of the streamer? 3 times VR. Now, no need to ask you all, have you all understood or not? I'm speaking to walls. I'm speaking to walls. I'm very, very clear with these things now. Are you getting it? How to mess around with online sessions, one should learn it from you all. One should learn it from the students. Is that clear? Okay, so students, the speed of the streamer is 3 times VR. We have got this part of it. If I try to put down this expression over here, yes, we can get the answer. Now see over here, in this case also, the distance going down and the distance coming up is the same. What is the question asked over here is, how much is the time taken to move down and how much is the time taken to go up? Let us say the time taken to move down, I'll consider will be TD. Time taken to move up is TU, downstream and upstream. Is the distance same in both the cases? Why not? So what is the second part of the equation I'll consider will be? My second part of the equation is this. Vs plus 2VR into time taken for downstream is equal to Vs minus 2VR into time taken for upstream. Now, when you look into it, students, simply we can now use a relation. I can substitute back over here and get the answer in that case. One can easily get the answer accordingly. Means now, if I happen to look at, please pay attention, if I happen to look at this equation, can I write on Vs as 3VR? Why not? I can write on Vs as 3VR. So Vs ke jagah pe students, what am I trying to put? 3VR plus 2VR. So that becomes 5VR into time taken for downstream is equal to, instead of VRs, can I put 3VR? Yes. So this becomes 3VR minus 2VR. So that will be VR, time taken for upstream. This is my equation number 2 in the second case. This was my equation number 1 in the first case. So my equation number 1 in the first case, students, I'm putting it back over here. Vs plus VR into 2.5 is equal to Vs minus VR into 5. Now, question was what? What exactly the question was asked, student? The question was asked us to find out time taken for down and time taken to move for upstream, we consider. So easily one can get the relation. For it. If I happen to take this equation, students, can I write on Vs plus VR upon Vs minus VR? I can write on as 5 upon 2.5. That means 50 upon 25, 2 by 1. Using componendo and dividendo, which students have learned it in class 9th and 10th, ratio and proportion. So I'll get Vs by VR. What is componendo dividendo, students? Numerator plus denominator upon numerator minus denominator So 2 plus 1 will be 3. 2 minus 1 will be 1. Agreed. So how much is Vs? I'll get it as equal to 3 times Vr. See? Means either I can solve in this manner, I can solve in this manner. In both the cases, I'm getting the answer. So that depends on the individual, how to go about it. But now, how do I find out the time when I'm getting the equations in this case? How do I get the time in this case? Simply try to equate the expression. Try to equate this expression with this one. See, you can get the answer accordingly, we consider. I can get the answer accordingly. So if in case, if I try to equate the two expressions, we can get the answer accordingly. Can I erase, students? Can I erase this part? Okay, why should I ask? Shall I erase it, Pura? This part, I need these two equations only.
Yes, sir, you can.
Yes, sir.
So now can I say, first equation, first case, the answer is in a distance covered in the first case for the downstream. And this is the distance covered in the second case for downstream. Are the distance in both the cases same? Yes, the distance was PQ. I can equate these two expressions. I can equate these two expressions. Why not? So Vs plus Vr into 2.5 is equal to 5 times Vr into time taken for downstream. What is Vs? 3 times Vr. 3 times Vr plus Vr into 2.5, 5 times Vr into time in downstream. This becomes 4 times Vr into 2.5, 5 times Vr into time for downstream. Cancellation. 25 4s are 100, so that becomes 10 upon 5 is equal to time in the downstream we consider. So what exactly the answer for time in downstream? 2 hours. That means due to monsoon, अगर रिवर करंट का स्पीड बढ़ जाता है और तुम्हारा बोट उसी के डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है और रिवर करंट का स्पीड बढ़ गया है, तो विल इट टेक मोर टाइम टू मूव फ्रॉम पी टू क्यू? नहीं सर, टाइम कम हो जाएगा. पहले कितना था देखो ना, 2.5 आवर्स था, अभी देखो 2 आवर्स आ गया. नाउ सपोज इफ आई वांट टू गो फॉर अपस्ट्रीम, तो क्या करोगे? सर ये जो इक्वेशन है ना, ये जो इक्वेशन, इसको इससे इक्वेट कर दो, क्योंकि ये भी तो अपस्ट्रीम के लिए, यानी यू आर गोइंग टू गो फ्रॉम क्यू टू पी. यस, व्हाई नॉट? So if I try to equate that part of the expressions, what I'm going to get it? I can easily get the answer for the next part of it. So what do I consider over here? This is what if I happen to consider Vs minus Vr into 5 is equal to Vr into time for upstream. Can I substitute Vs as 3R over here? Can I substitute
Yes,
Vs
sir.
as 3R over here? 3Vr minus Vr will be how much, students? 2Vr. 2Vr into 5, 10Vr. Vr will get cancelled. What's the answer for time for upstream? 10 hours.
10 hours.
That means initially when there was no monsoon, the boat was coming down with a speed of 2.5 hours and was going up with a speed of, in time 5 hours. But due to monsoon, the river current ka speed बढ़ गया, so time for it to come down was 2 hours, but time for this to go up had increased from 5 hours. Now it becomes 10 hours. So your answer is 2 hours and 10 hours. Can I erase it now? I'm giving you all, forget about it, asking you all. I'm giving you all 1 minute. After 1 minute, I'm going to erase it. No, I don't. I'm not. I'm really. Forget about all these things. See, this is how you make things more complicated for yourself. This was a really good question. This was a really good question. How to create problems in studies? One should learn it from students. And how to spoil a teacher? Even one should learn from students. Let me have a parents' meeting.
Sorry, sir.
Again, I don't want sorries and all. It's not like that. I'm not forcing you all to answer in that case. मैं किसी को force नहीं कर रहा. वो तो तुम लोगों ने 60 post किया था. So at least one of you all can answer and we can move further ahead. I want to see, is there any other way of approach towards some students must have done some other way around. Actually, now by doing this, we can finish with the portion more faster, students. Okay, now please attention, students. Let us go for the concept of acceleration, the average part of the students. Okay. Students, when I speak about for average acceleration, students, it's a ratio of change in velocity over time interval. Agreed, we consider. That means it's a change in velocity with respect to change in time. Average acceleration during the time interval, students. Okay, one can easily get the relation for it, students. So when I speak about for the concept of acceleration, because now students will be having questions based on the equations of motion. So when I say about acceleration, students, what is acceleration we consider as rate of change of velocity, students. Okay. And when you speak about average acceleration, students, simply, if I ask you average, what exactly I'll go for? I can go for change in velocity with respect to change in time. That's average acceleration we can consider. And at times when I get differentiation also, we can go for differentiation part of also. Because अगर मैं instantaneous पूछूंगा तो I can go for differentiation. अगर तुम्हारा final velocity is greater than the initial velocity, तो ये शायद मैंने बताया होगा acceleration positive होगा. Final velocity if it's less than initial velocity, तो acceleration negative होगा. लेकिन final velocity is equal to initial velocity, students, my acceleration will be 0. उसका मतलब the body is not at rest, the body is still in motion. So when we speak about for acceleration, certainly we can speak about it's simply rate of change of velocity, students. Now when I speak about the linear kinematic equation, students, there are 3 linear kinematic equations, students. Your first is V is equal to U plus AT. Now we are going to use these equations, students. अभी हम जो problems करेंगे will be with respect to linear equations we consider. So V is equal to U plus AT, S is equal to UT plus half AT square, students, and V square is equal to U square plus 2S, which everybody knows it how to go about. Now these equations, students, can be considered for a body moving along a straight path along x-axis. I can consider, or I can go vertically along y-axis. अगर suppose ये vertical हो जाता है तो तुम्हारा acceleration क्या होगा? Equal to acceleration due to gravity. ये ध्यान में रखना students. तुम्हारा acceleration होगा equal to acceleration due to gravity. And students, acceleration due to gravity being a vector quantity, students, it's always directed vertically downwards. We can consider minus g. So now when to take this minus g, students? If in case if you say a ball is thrown vertically upwards, students, you can take your acceleration, gravity is negative, which already you have learned it in your class 10th or class 9th. If a body is made to fall freely, is it in the direction of gravitational force? Yes. तो यहाँ पे तुम अगर नहीं भी लोगे तो भी चलेगा, और अगर तुम लोगे तो तुम्हारा आंसर फिर भी मोर एक्यूरेट आएगा। बिकॉज अगर नीचे की तरफ मोशन है स्टूडेंट्स, और अगर सपोज तुमने नीचे की तरफ भी अगर जी को नेगेटिव लिया स्टूडेंट्स, तो ध्यान से सुनना, तुम्हारा डिस्प्लेसमेंट भी नेगेटिव होगा। एग्री, बिकॉज इट्स अ वेक्टर क्वांटिटी। तुम्हारा वेलोसिटी भी क्या होगा, नेगेटिव होगा, बिकॉज इट्स मोशन इज इन द डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन। सब कुछ तुम्हें नेगेटिव में मिलेगा स्टूडेंट्स अगर तुमने जी को नेगेटिव लिया। दैट्स व्हाई स्टूडेंट्स व्हाट डू दे डू, दे गेट योर आंसर इन एस एंड डी ओनली इन मैग्नीट्यूड। So students, do take care when you're going for sign conventions. Sign conventions के अंदर we can simply consider as what exactly sign convention, students? A vector acting along the horizontal straight path along the positive x-axis is taken to be positive, along the negative x-axis taken to be negative. A vector acting vertically upwards is always taken to be positive. A vector acting downwards is always taken to be negative. And this part of the sign convention, students, ये पूरा part you all have learned it in class 9. In class 9. So what? You are an SSC student. So what? You are a CBSE student. So what? You are an ICSE student, or you are an IGCSE student. All students have learned this in class 9. And I've been telling you all, kindly refer to your physics of class 9th and class 10th, everything properly. Whatever has been omitted for the boards also, even that also you need to go through it. Try to go through the formulas of all the chapters of mathematics also. Then your physics becomes strong. So ये तुम्हारे basic equations है. V is equal to U plus AT, S is equal to UT plus half AT square, V square is equal to U square plus 2S. These are your three linear kinematic equations, students, for a body moving along a straight path we consider. Now, if somebody asks you, how do you derive this? How do you derive these equations? The students, already you have learned these derivations where? In your schools. Lower standards में, graphically तुम लोग ने पढ़ा हुआ है. If I say draw a graph, students, if I say plot a graph for initial velocity not equal to 0, and the body is moving at uniform acceleration. That means acceleration is constant. I repeat, I want to plot a graph of velocity time graph for a body having initial velocity not equal to 0, acceleration remains constant. So what exactly your graph will be? Your graph will be in this manner. यानी ये तुम्हारा u है, which is not equal to 0 at a particular time. At a particular time, you'll get velocity v. Agreed? This is final velocity. In time, t seconds. So it's a velocity, students, it's a velocity time graph. It's a velocity time graph, I'm putting it. Velocity in meter per second and time simply in second. ये तुम्हारा graph हो गया. Means now when you look at the graph is a straight line. Students, if I happen to consider, यहाँ से तुम्हें ये तीनों equations मिल रहे हैं. अगर suppose students मैं slope of the graph ले लूँ, तुमने पढ़ा होगा, slope, gradient. अगर मैं slope of the graph ले लूँ, तो slope क्या होगा? y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Students, slope क्या है? y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. सबने पढ़ा हुआ है मैथ्स में. तो यहाँ पे y2 क्या है? v minus y1 minus u upon x2. x2 क्या है? t minus x1 क्या है? origin. अरे सर, v minus u upon t, v minus u upon t, वो तो a बन जाएगा. अरे तो slope of the graph is a. Why not? अगर मैंने इसको क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया तो क्या मिला? So v minus u is equal to at. Am I getting the first equation? आ गया? ये चीजें तुम लोगों ने लोअर स्टैंडर्ड में पढ़ी हुई है, तो मुझे बताने की जरूरत नहीं है, सबको आना चाहिए. अगर सपोज मैंने एरिया अंडर द ग्राफ पूछा, स्टूडेंट्स, इफ आई गो फॉर एरिया अंडर द ग्राफ, इफ आई गो फॉर एरिया अंडर द ग्राफ, एरिया अंडर द ग्राफ, तो व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इट्स एरिया ऑफ ट्रेपेजियम. स्टूडेंट्स, ये देखो, ये ट्रेपेजियम ही दिखाई दे रहा है, ट्रेपेजियम दिखाई दे रहा है. ये दोनों पैरेलल साइड्स हुआ और ये परपेंडिकुलर हाइट हुआ. व्हाट इज एरिया ऑफ ट्रेपेजियम? हाफ द सम ऑफ पैरेलल साइड्स इनटू हाइट. तो वहां पे तुम्हें सेकंड इक्वेशन मिल सकता है. सेकंड इक्वेशन के अंदर भी तुम डाल सको तो तुम्हें थर्ड इक्वेशन में मिलेगा. Yes, Farhan, what exactly you have to ask? You are raising hands for what? Farhan, you raised hands?
Sir, average acceleration.
क्या बोल रहे हो?
सर वो concept नहीं समझा. Average
कौन सा वाला
average acceleration.
जो एक्सेलरेशन हम लोग फाइंड आउट करते हैं ना, इट्स ऑलवेज एवरेज माय डियर. ये जो एवरेज एक्सेलरेशन इज व्हाट? It's a total change in velocity upon total time taken, average. So we consider is the change in velocity upon change in time for the complete journey. That's average. यानी वो डिफरेंशिएशन के अंदर भी चला जा सकता है. जब भी तुम्हारा ग्राफ, तुम्हारा ग्राफ वेलोसिटी वर्सेस टाइम का ग्राफ अगर तुम्हें नॉन यूनिफॉर्म मिलेगा, इसका स्लोप क्या होगा? उसका स्लोप तुम्हें एक्सेलरेशन मिलेगा. लेकिन ये तो नॉन यूनिफॉर्म है, तो
Yes,
नॉन
sir.
यूनिफॉर्म के लिए तुम क्या करोगे? नॉन यूनिफॉर्म के लिए क्या करोगे तुम? तो नॉन यूनिफॉर्म के लिए अगर तुम स्लोप लोगे तो तुम्हें क्या होगा?
Average.
एक्सेलरेशन. हाँ, तो क्या होगा? डिफरेंशिएटिंग करोगे कि नहीं, है ना? तो वो डी बाई डी की जगह
Constant,
समझ में आया? और ये कहाँ पे किया?
constant
मैथ्स
time.
में किया. या मैथ्स में हम लोग ने किया था, बेसिक मैथ्स में, कैलकुलस पार्ट में. एग्रीड?
Yes.
अभी
And
क्लियर हुआ?
average acceleration,
Current-
the time is different.
यस.
In average expression, time period is different.
या Farhan, is it clear?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Can I erase this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, students. Now the same equation. See, it was as per the class 9. It was based on to your graphical view of representation. Students, we use a simple graphical view of representation. Why graphical? Because those were uniform graphs. Students, when we went for uniform graphs, just now I showed you the graph. The graph was uniform. Agreed. The graph was a straight line. But when the graph is curved, what exactly I need to go for? If the graph is curved, if I happen to go for slope, what exactly? It will be derivatives. What is area under the graph? Integration. Area under the graph will be what? Definite integrals aa jayega tumhara. So now suppose if somebody asks you, sir, can you derive the formula of b is equal to u plus 80? And this is your 11th standard. This is what am I doing is 11th standard. अभी तक जो कुछ भी मैंने अभी इसके पहले वाला जो फ्रेम में था, वो पूरा तुम्हारा 9th का concept था. Everything was from 9th. Nothing was of 11th standard. Yani a student should know that much before entering into 11th. Now this is your 11th part of it. So now when I pick up b is equal to u plus 80, s is equal to ut plus half 80 square, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Where students, what does u stands for? U ka matlab initial velocity. Please do keep this in mind. These are the terms. V stands for final velocity. S stands for displacement. And it's a vector quantity, but since all the vectors are acting in the same direction, students, all the vectors are acting in the same direction, I'm ruling the arrow over the heads. A stands for acceleration. And T is the time. Now, when I want to put forward your relation, students, when the graphs are non-uniform, then how do you go about with it? Then how is acceleration is defined as? Students, acceleration is rate of change of velocity, that is average acceleration is dv by dt. Now what I'll do, I'll make dv as a subject. Please pay attention. I'll make dv as a subject. So what is dv? Acceleration into dt we consider. If I want to get my equations of motion, students, what should I go for? Integrating both the sides. Now when I integration of dv, agreed? Integration of dv by initial limit is u, final limit is v, is equal to integration of a into dt. My initial time is 0 seconds, final time is t. This is for a body going with constant acceleration. यानी पहला वाला भी जो हम लोग ने ग्राफिकली किया था स्टूडेंट्स, वहां पे भी मैंने एक्सेलरेशन को कांस्टेंट रखा था क्योंकि इट वाज ऑफ यूनिफॉर्म मोशन। आई गेटिंग इट इन दिस केस? यहाँ पे what exactly I'm concerned with over here, it's my acceleration, I'm taking it as constant in this case. So what exactly take it over here? Integrating dv, what exactly we consider? So integration of dv is simply v, lower limit, upper limit, acceleration को मैंने constant रखा है. Integration of dt will be simply t, 0 to t, that is t minus 0 only, I'll get it. Upper limit minus the lower limit only. Can I substitute the limits? Yes, sir, this will be v minus u is equal to a into t. Am I getting my first equation of motion? How do I get my first equation of motion? Simply using the formula for acceleration. क्या किया मैंने यहाँ पे? What did I do? I actually integrated it. And if you recollect, students, I made it very clear to you all when I did basic maths, calculus part of it. Students, if in case from displacement, if you want to find out velocity, do keep this in mind, ये बहुत important है. Displacement से अगर तुम्हें किसी ने velocity पूछा या velocity से तुम्हें acceleration पूछा, तो students, you have to use differentiation. तुम्हें differentiate करना पड़ेगा. ds by dt will be v, dv by dt will be a. लेकिन अगर तुम उल्टा जाते हो, अगर मुझे acceleration से velocity जाना है और फिर velocity से displacement जाना है, तो you have to use integration. ये ध्यान में रखना students. That's why when I made it clear, I told you integration and derivatives are both opposite of each other. देखो, acceleration से मुझे velocity मिला. Now to get the next equation, मैंने क्या use किया? Sir, v is equal to what? Velocity is defined as what? So velocity is defined as the rate at which displacement takes place. Agreed. So I'll consider dx by dt. Let me take it in terms of displacement as x. I'll make dx as a subject. E into dt. Did I get my first equation? Yes. So what exactly dx will be? V की जगह पे what I'm going to put it? So u plus at into dt. V के जगह पे मैंने क्या लिखा? U plus at की ये equation मुझे पता है. So what exactly dx? So it's u into dt plus a into t into dt. From velocity, what am I trying to find out? Displacement. From velocity, I'm trying to find out displacement. Should I go for differentiation or integration? So you have to go for integration. Integrating both the sides. This is u plus v method. Integrate इसको separately. Integrate यहाँ पे separately. यहाँ पे तुम्हारा initial displacement 0 होगा. Final s आएगा. Limits आ गए. यहाँ पे initial time 0 है. Final time t होगा. Initial time 0 है. Final time t होगा. What is integration of dx, students? Integration of dx will be simply x. Lower limit, upper limit. Let us say the body is having an initial speed, which I keep it constant. What is integration of dt? Simply t plus acceleration, constant. What is integration of t into dt? Integration of x raised to n into dx, students. What's the formula? X raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. Integration of t into dt, students, what exactly it will be? T square by 2, lower limit is 0, upper limit is t. Now can I get the final answer for displacement, students? तो देखो, upper limit minus lower limit डाल दिया तो ये s आ जाएगा, is equal to ut आ गया, plus t को सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दो, ये तो 0 ही है, half a t square. ये कौन सा इक्वेशन मिला? Which equation you got it? So we got it the second equation. This was the first equation. This is the second equation. Means how do I get equation of displacement? You got it from velocity. Velocity to displacement, if I want to consider, simply go for integration. Is this clear, students?
Yes, sir.
Very sorry. I apologize. Okay. Next lectures onward, students, I'll be just speaking to walls only. I feel like that. So next lectures we'll move further ahead and we'll be solving maximum problems. Okay. Shut bye. Take care.
Sorry, sir. Bye. Sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir. Thank
It's
you,
fine.
sir.
It's fine. Thanks. Thanks
Thank you,
for
sir.
listening to me. Chalo, bye.